forgot to hit record.
All right. L L L L L.
It's all good. All we missed was talking about Travis Kelsey. All right, and repeat your first place team one more time.
Yeah. So we are ranking the NFC West, and in fourth place, just like the entire world should have them. I got the Arizona Cardinals finishing last place. A lot of people were expecting them to tank for Caleb Williams out of USC this year. They also have Houston's first round pick this year. So a lot of mock drafts have them picking first and second overall in the upcoming draft, which is huge because what if you get Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr., who a lot of people expect to go top 5? They could be literally loaded as early as next year. A lot of people, experts are saying Caleb Williams might be a top 10 quarterback coming into the league, which is insane to me. But yeah, I got the Cards finishing fourth. I got the Seahawks finishing third. They did get
Disrespectful.
better, but we can go find a clip of Hunter saying it. I expected Geno Smith sort of fall off, come back to earth kind of thing. I don't know. And also we got Walker and Charbs. They are both injured. Charbonnet, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's out indefinitely. So I mean, they do have Kenny McIntosh kind of stepping it up, but
Yeah, Bubba, look down at your phone.
who do we got?
Your wide receiver one in fantasy is down bad.
Who?
Tim Patrick.
Anyways, so I can drop him. I can drop him again. Anyways, so yeah, I got the Seahawks finishing third. I got the Rams finishing second. I expect a big bounce back year for them. I expect Cooper Kupp, Stafford to stay healthy. Aaron Donald is going to play with a chip on his shoulder. He's already said. So, yeah, I think they're going to have a big bounce back year. I mean, they might only win 10 games. I don't know, but yeah. And then first place, obviously, we got the 49ers. Hunter Jennings could go play quarterback for the 49ers. Sarah Beth could go play quarterback for the 49ers, and they would
Brett.
still finish first place. Rhett Asher could go play quarterback for the 49ers, and they'd still get first place. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I got San Fran first place. They got all the weapons on both sides of the ball, and they got Troy Polamalu Jr.
Who's that?
Who's what?
Troy Polamalu Jr.
I don't know his name. It's like number 29,
Uh,
27. Long hair, don't care for 49ers. I can't think of his name. Oh, carted off the field with a leg injury. We are Tim Patrick is a sell. It's a drop now. Just drop him. I only picked him up because why not?
all right. So last place, obviously, I have the Cardinals. We I doubt Kyler Murray is back before week 6.
Oh, he's getting traded if they get the first pick.
um, next I have the Rams. I know. I mean, Matthew Stafford's good, and that defense is. I mean, they lost some pieces too, but I'm just. There's no way I can take a team where Ben Skronznick or whatever his name is wide receiver too. There's no way I can accept that as a anything higher than a 3, even though no matter how good Cooper Kupp is. Next, I have the Seahawks. Hoping that running back room gets healthy. Groin
Not for
injuries do
real.
persist long, so we'll see. Usually that hinders a running back through a whole season. So good thing we got 2 of them.
But it is training camp,
Yeah.
so
Then
we
we
have 6 weeks.
yeah, they have a amazing wide receiver core and that young defense. We got Bobby Wagner back. They're looking to bounce back, trying to create a new Legion of Boom. First place, obviously, I have the 49ers.
Dewan
Um,
Jennings, baby.
the man, the myth, the legend. Um,
He can't wait for Diggs to line up in front of
CMC. I
him.
mean, I just feel like they have everything for them in that division. Like they're the most stacked team as long as Nick Bosa comes back. So yeah, I have from
Whoa,
bottom
whoa,
to
whoa,
top.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, I'll let you say that, but they also have Charles Omenihu.
Yeah, yeah. From bottom to
Uh,
top, we have Cards, Rams, Seahawks, 49ers.
Yep, bottom top, I went Cards, Seahawks, Rams, 49ers. Moving on, let's talk about some running back, free agent running back. We did talk about them a couple weeks ago. Ezekiel Elliott visited the Patriots, still hasn't been signed. I don't know who's gonna sign him, honestly. Still, obviously not the Patriots. I feel like they would have already done it, but
I feel like now is like I feel like
when someone
Zeke.
gets carted off,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I mean, that's
think
what
I
we
said
said.
that. Yeah, I was like
That's what we said.
I don't
Yeah.
think him or Fournette will get signed until something happens. I mean, Zeke's just so one dimensional. I mean,
I'm
um,
telling you, the only running backs that are going to get paid are going to be the ETNs, like the guys that can do it all, unless you're
yeah.
like Derrick Henry durability. I mean, he's only
And
got like one
ETN came
injury.
out yesterday. I think it was ETN and said that he was like the running back market. He was like it's just making you intensify your game. Like you can't be just
One
that downhill
dimensional.
guy anymore.
Yep,
You have
that's
to
why I
be able
said
to
that.
catch the ball. You have to be like CMC.
Yep, and that's what I said like last week. If you remember us talking about that, I don't know if it was on the podcast or not, but I said you're gonna have to be a CMC type.
He had lunch with Mac Jones. Mac Jones has no pull in that team. Mac Jones might not be the starting quarterback halfway through the season.
If Matt Jones says go and grab that guy, they're gonna not grab that guy. Anyways, Dalvin Cook visits the New York Jets. The crowd at training camp chanting Cook, Dalvin Cook, Dalvin Cook. So, what do we think about that? You think Dalvin Cook to the Jets? Think you think he
uh
would be running right now?
I I would. I mean, they could sign him because what's his name? Aaron Rodgers cleared up so much cap space being a team player. I mean, you might as well sign him. I mean, you're stacking your team to go lose to Mahomes in the championship game, which is basically the Super Bowl for all the other AFC teams. I would I don't know. I would want to save that in case I mean imagine they had signed him and now there's this JT talk. They could pull something off for JT. I don't know. I
I
feel
mean, I feel
bad
like
for
they're
Brees
more.
Hall.
I feel like they'd be more inclined to trade for JT because
Yeah, he's
they're obviously trying
younger.
to win it all. I mean, Aaron Rodgers took a $35 million pay cut,
Yeah.
so
I mean, I could see
uh,
him going there like right before the season starts if if nothing comes up.
very interesting, very interesting. We'll keep it moving. Let's talk about fantasy. What did I put? Fantasy buy lows and sell highs.
Yeah.
So
I was
I
up
didn't
so
write.
long trying to
Oh, you actually did your homework. I was gonna go off
yeah.
top. So I mean,
Yeah, I wanted to
uh,
find like deep. I mean, I tried to find some deep sleep. I still ended up with like a bunch of high profile names.
I'm about to say. I mean, number one, we just talked about him, Jonathan Taylor. I feel like he's a buy low if you can get him cheap right now. If you can get him cheap.
I had him on here and then I deleted it because I thought you were gonna be like, people are still not gonna sell him cheap. I was
I feel like it depends on the league. I didn't expect to get Joe Burrow for a bag of crumbs.
like, bro, I got
So
Joe Burrow for a crushed up bag of Frito Lays.
it'd be like that. I mean, who else are buy lows? I mean, obviously Josh Jacobs, probably if you can get him cheap.
Um, how many people did you list?
I didn't listen.
Oh,
These
you
are
didn't
off
list
the top of
anybody.
my head. These are
Okay,
all top of my head.
okay, I got Calvin Ridley as a buy low.
That's fair. I expect he. I mean,
Um,
he already showed off his move. Yeah, I saw one highlight of him already going.
if Dalvin Cook gets signed, and I still think he's probably a buy low, Brees Hall. I mean,
Brees Hall would be a good buy
yeah,
low.
yeah. I feel like you might have to give up. He'd be a more expensive buy low, but if you wait till Cook gets signed, he's going to be a really good buy low. I did all this based off Dynasty, by the way.
Oh yeah, everything is
Um,
dynasty related.
I tried to put different positions on here. I don't think I put a tight end on buy low.
Well,
Sam Howell. I got Sam Howell on buy low for quarterbacks.
uh,
Feel like that'd be a good guy you could keep as a backup just in case. I mean, you got it, bro. That team is low key so
he's got talent
stacked.
around him.
He
He
has a
might just do
lot of
good
talent
based off
around
that.
him.
I was gonna say DeAndre Swift, but from what I heard from training camp, is they're lining him out at receiver only, really.
Oh Lord.
So
So go buy
yeah,
Rashad Penny low.
yeah. I mean,
I mean, he
either one
still
of
wouldn't.
them.
I was thinking that last night. He wouldn't be a bad buy low because I feel like they're going to use him kind of like the Lions use Jamal Williams. Um,
Here's a buy low for me. For receivers, he was a buy low last year too. Actually, no. I guess he wouldn't be a. a buy low, I'd stay away from him. But last year he was a great buy low. I was gonna say Tyler Lockett, but
Yeah, I mean, he
now
scored a lot
now
of
that
his
there's
points
an
off touchdowns.
I was about to say now that there's another head out there, it's like yeah, Devonte Adams in Dynasty would be a good buy low. I mean, you're not gonna sell him low, but
I have him.
I mean, a lot of people, a lot of Devontae owners, I would assume would be kind of scared since Garoppolo is his quarterback, but he's actually, I looked up his stats compared to Jefferson. He only has like a couple hundred less yards, but he has 18 more touchdowns over the last 3 years, which is
Yeah.
insane. So he's been better in fantasy than Jefferson on average.
Another buy low, I have Deontay Johnson.
That's fair. That's fair. And DJ Moore, but yeah, Kelly has DJ Moore. That's not happening.
Yeah.
So, what about sell highs? Who are we selling high?
I had DJ Moore under sell high. Y'all know how
Wow.
I feel
Well,
about his quarterback though. So my first sell high, I have Debo.
I
I feel
sold him
like
high.
I feel like he's got a little bit left in the tank. Some of these guys, you're gonna have to sell high after the season. Like let them get some good games in. Um, Devonte Adams, big sell high, in my opinion. You're gonna have to. That's a guy you're gonna have to wait because people are disrespecting him right now. You're gonna have to wait for in season, get a few good games in, and then sell
Here's a
him.
here's a good sell high from that article I sent you yesterday. Tyreek Hill.
I was literally about to say Tyreek Hill,
Apparently he's been struggling in camp, according to a beat writer down there in Miami.
and he's already talking about he's only playing like 2 more
2 more
seasons.
years.
Like you let him get one 40-yard, 40-point game, and you sell him as high as you can.
I also don't know how cheap you could buy Waddle, but if you could buy him for a fair price, I would definitely go get him.
I think,
Or Cooper Cup.
yeah,
If you're contending. If you're a contending team in Dynasty, go get you Cooper Cup. For
I
as
think
cheap as you can.
I think you sell Joe Mixon his first good game. I have him under sell high. I think, like I said, you're gonna have to wait for a good game to sell him high because people are, running
Well,
backs are.
let me ask you about a couple of guys. Are you buying either of these guys low, if you can get them low? Christian Watson or George Pickens?
Oh, definitely
Both of them, or
both
what?
of them.
Not,
But I'm a big Jordan Love believer, and I think Kenny Pickett. We already talked about that. I said I think he's going to take a step this year.
also another good if you can get him cheap, Kyle Pitts. I feel like it's a
Yeah,
good buy low
yeah,
because
for
a lot of
sure.
people are underselling him, in my opinion, when they don't even think about who his quarterback was last year.
Oh no, Pee Wee Herman died.
Pee Wee Herman died. Yep, you heard it right here on the Any Given
Any
Sunday
given Sunday
podcast.
podcast, we
Let's
broke the
clip
news
that, upload it on
first.
TikTok. Yeah, I don't know how. Is he old?
Hell yeah, he's old.
Well, Hunter said, "Hell yeah, he's old." So there you go. Yeah, you heard it here first on the Any Given Sunday. If you didn't know that, yeah, he died. He was 70. So
Old as
yeah,
shit.
those are some buy low, sell highs. I don't know if we can
He died
clips
to
out of that, but
cancer.
he died to cancer. So yeah, yeah.
Uh, I have another one more sell high.
Okay.
And God, please, if you have him, please sell him high. Alexander Madison.
Yes, I would sell him
God.
high.
I think people think he's gonna be that number one guy and get like a majority of the snaps. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a committee and they're gonna kind of just
It really just depends on how he's performing.
yeah.
So if you think he's that guy, go buy him low. If you don't think he's that guy, sell him high while you can. Um, are we? Do you still want to do what we had planned next, or do we want to skip that this week? Do it next week. Move on to
Um,
UFC.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I feel like dog shit today, so we'll probably skip that. It's probably gonna be a shorter show today. We'll probably skip that, head into UFC, and
All right, let's hop right
talk a
in.
little bit on that.
I'm pull these fights up real quick. Go ahead and talk about it real quick. We'll start with the first fight of the night. So let me know whenever you have it pulled up. If you're pulling it up.
Oh wait, what am I? Oh, the fights.
Yeah, just the main card.
Uh,
Shout out to Roman Kopylov, by the way. That head kick was nasty.
Bottom or top? Who are we starting?
Bottom. We'll start with the first fight. So Kevin Holland, Michael Chiesa. We can just briefly touch on it, say what's next for both guys, keep it moving. We know if they don't have anything planned next, then yeah. It's fine. It's fine. So first fight was Kevin Holland, Michael Chiesa. We both picked Kevin Holland. I did not think it'd be a Darce choke, even though that's Chiesa's one of his weaknesses. What did you think
Jiu-jitsu
about
guy, by
that?
the way. Um, I was bartending
I feel like he's more of a
this
wrestler.
card.
I mean, I know he's got jujitsu, but
And I mean, everyone assumed that on the bar top assumed that Kevin Holland was going to win. Now, did I think he was going to choke out Michael Chiesa? Hell
eat the shit out
no.
of him. I mean, every time he hit him, Chiesa looked like he was
Yeah.
getting rocked.
This
So
is also Chiesa's first fight up a weight
2 years.
class.
It's been 2 years since he
Yeah,
fought
it's been
last.
2 years.
Also,
And Kevin Holland's a dog.
what was his
So
last fight? I think it was like
probably
Luke
Kevin
or
Lee.
whatever. I thought
Was
it was
it?
no,
It
it was
might have
like Luke
been
or Muhammad or something.
something like that. This
Either way.
one.
So let's think about this, right? I do want to pull this up real quick. What do we think is next for? We know Michael Chiesa, by the way, announced his retirement.
Did he? I missed it.
He should have just stayed commentating, anyways, in my opinion. But I get it. Now he's gonna go have that back surgery because DC told him don't do it if he plans on fighting.
Yeah.
All right. So that was at middleweight, or yeah, no, it was at welterweight.
Yeah. What,
What do we think is
170?
next? Yes. So
I have mine's a little mine kind of my what's next for Holland kind of plays into what happened with Wonder Boy. I think Kevin Holland's obviously going to move into the rankings. I think he's going to fight Michael Pereira. I think Chiesa is going to move out of the rankings. He's going to fight Michael Pereira, who Wonder Boy was going to fight. I think they're going to let Wonder Boy fight Sean Brady.
cool. Yeah. Chiesa's definitely moving out of the rankings. He retired.
Yeah.
So I think I could see Holland fighting. He name dropped them. I don't know if they're teammates. I think I could see him fighting Magny, honestly, or Vicente
I
Luque.
wanted to say Neil Magny because he would be right there with him, but yeah,
That'd be a good fight
that
too.
would
I
be a
mean,
good one.
and Kevin Holland after the fight, he said, had Neil Magny done this, he would have done it too.
Yeah,
Thinking
I
about the
could see
Darce
Neil.
choke.
Yeah, I can see Neil
So
Magny
also
fighting him.
Sean Brady's fighting soon. I can't think of who.
Is he?
It might be Neil. I don't know, but either way, yeah. I think I could see him fighting like Neil Magny or Vicente Luque.
Yeah.
So we'll move
Wonder Boy's
on.
gonna fight a top guy, I think.
He deserves to. I mean, he made weight. He didn't even get paid for it either for making
Yeah.
weight. Tony Ferguson and Bobby Green.
Tony Ferguson needs to retire.
I know he's blaming the eye poke, but Bobby Green mauled him.
Blaming the eye poke, brother. You got choked out.
Bobby Green murdered that man. So yeah, I think Ferguson should retire for his next
Yeah.
fight.
He's 0-6 since 2020.
Since Justin Gaethje beat the shit out of him. So yeah, what about Bobby Green? What do we think? I don't think he's ranked,
I don't think I
but
did Bobby Green's.
I mean either way, at the bottom of the rankings, Jalen Turner, Moyakano. I think either one of those guys.
Is Tony even ranked anymore?
Tony's not ranked. No.
Yeah, I'll fight a bottom guy.
He'll fight somebody lower rankings.
He looked good though.
He did. He mauled him. And
Tony
he listens
was
to
beating
his
the shit out of
corner.
him at first. Yeah.
He listens to his corner. You could see them talking to him, and he was like, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir."
Tony ran out of gas, and that's weird for Tony.
What about Derek Lewis and Marcos Rogerio de Lima?
I didn't really look what was next for Derek Lewis because I think he's just gonna. I didn't even know
he's a free agent.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a free agent at the moment.
Yeah. I didn't
but
even
he
know
wants
he
to
wasn't
resign,
ranked anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he just keeps fighting, just random.
Well, I mean, let's look. I think he was unranked. Nope, he was ranked 11. So
really?
it's
They
gonna
don't have
be
that rank next to his name anymore.
Well, that's because he's a free agent now. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, Yeah. And old dude he fought, it's gonna be fighting a unranked guy, no name. So maybe a
Yeah.
name. Anyways, moving on to the bangers, right?
Yeah.
We can kind of guess what's gonna be next for these guys if we look. We
So
got Gian
Jan or
Yep.
Jan, sorry.
Blahovic versus Alex
Good.
Poatan
Yeah,
Barrera.
Jan, I have fighting Enclave.
Now I will
The
say he just got announced for a fight today.
Enclave did.
Yep, he's fighting Johnny Walker.
They are trolling me with these picks.
I promise you, he's fighting Johnny Walker.
I thought they were gonna fight him, I literally was sitting there. I was like, I know I'm gonna put him on here, and they're gonna announce a fight for him because he hasn't fought since 2022. But whatever. I was gonna pick Johnny Walker or him for Jan, so I guess that kind of works out. Whoever wins that is probably gonna fight Jan.
Yeah,
Um,
he's kind of stuck where he's at.
yeah.
So
Obviously, Alex is gonna fight Jiri in like December,
for the vacant belt as the headliner, I would guess.
and Jiri's gonna beat the brakes off of him.
But I will say Jamal Hill is still listed as champion. So just because he tried to give up the belt, I don't know if they've actually allowed him
Uh,
to give up the belt because they still have plans. They might do it for the interim belt. Honestly,
that'd kill. I mean, they're gonna let him vacate it.
it's not football. I mean, he's still listed on here.
I
These
know,
rankings get
but
updated
you
every
gotta
week.
think that December card has been dog shit. So they're gonna be like, oh, we gotta throw this heavyweight fight, championship fight on there.
They will. I think it's gonna be
Because
an interim
God,
belt.
nah, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna throw their yearly Moreno versus what's
With
his
my
name on it?
Figueredo.
Yeah, we're gonna get Moreno
Yeah.
Figueredo 5. Oh god,
That better be the opener.
no, that's gonna be the main event
Yeah.
for
We got
the
some bangers coming up though.
for the BMF.
What's next for Dustin Poirier after that head kick knockout?
I have
He,
Dustin moving up and fighting Colby.
if Colby loses to Leon.
I don't think Colby's gonna fight Leon.
So who's Leon fighting? Bilal?
No, something's telling me
Hamzat
I think they're gonna wait till Hamzat and
murders Paulo Costa?
yeah.
That's fair.
I just think I don't know, something's weird about the Colby stuff. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and
That'd be a
he's
good fight
waiting
though.
so
Dustin.
long. Yeah, I
Dustin
mean
and
they have
Colby.
beef.
And Colby's gonna beat him, but
Yeah.
it's got a good hype around it. What's next for Justin Gaethje? I mean, I already kind of the winner of that fight. Yeah.
Justin Gaethje. I have well, obviously he's fighting Islam or Charles.
The winner.
Yeah, and then if he loses that, he'll probably retire.
What if Charles wins and they do the trilogy? Is Justin Gaethje just gonna sit on the shelf for a while?
Justin Gaethje. Oh, you mean if they like
Because I said this last week. I said if Charles
yeah.
wins and they do the trilogy, I could see Justin Gaethje fighting someone and losing
Yeah, you
and
kind
not
of have
not
to do the
ever
trilogy.
not ever getting that title fight again because he decided to take another see it happen time. I
I
think.
mean, but at the same time, I could see him and Michael Chandler fighting again.
I think that might be who Dustin fights next, honestly. Because
Have they
Chandler was
fought?
they I
Didn't
can't
didn't
remember.
Dustin choke him out?
Yes, actually, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chandler took him down and then he got choked out. And then he said, "Who ain't got no jujitsu?" Anyways, I
Hmm.
could see them running that back because Chandler said Gaethje needs to defend that belt, and Dustin quoted it and said, "Shut your bitch ass up." So we'll see.
That would be a good one. Like him, I would watch either of those guys run it back. I think Michael Chandler's just a dog, so
Honestly, I mean, Connor,
he's
I
everything
don't
they
know what.
wanted Ben Askren to be.
Yeah, except for he has a better fighting style, like a more entertaining
Yeah,
fighting style.
Connor just needs to worry about beating old people up in the pubs.
Connor should just
Retire, yeah.
stay on the steroids, keep drinking, live life, bro. You got enough money in the bank.
Yeah.
I want to.
Learn how
I
to be
really.
Dana's backup.
I'm obviously gonna watch him fight, and I'm gonna always go off the what if he's fighting, but I just don't see him beating anybody relevant ever again. I don't think he has that dog in him anymore. So, anything else we want to brush up on? Like we said, guys, gonna be a shorter stream. Hunter's not feeling good. He drank too much last night. So, yeah.
um,
Anything off top?
what what's
Who we
next?
who
292.
who we got? We got Sean O'Malley or Aljamain Sterling?
I don't know why. I just do not like Sean O'Malley, and that's like a guy that y'all would think I would like because he's so fucking extra. But I think Aljamain Sterling beats
You you
him.
you know, at first I was kind of like trolling. I was like, yeah, Sean O'Malley might catch him, and he could.
Everyone has
I
a
just
puncher's
think
chance.
I just think Aljamain is just too good everywhere. I think he's gonna sub him. Honestly, I
Another
mean,
thing Aljamain's good at that's really going to help him in this fight that doesn't get a lot, like casuals don't really notice this. He is really good at cutting that ring off. And what's O'Malley do most? He plays with his back against the cage,
yeah.
circling.
It's gonna be
Um,
a good fight. I'm excited
yeah.
for it. I'm excited. The hype around it's the best part.
Who
The
else
hype's
is
what
on
make
that card? Oh, that
the
card
hype
is kind of dog shit.
the hype is what makes you go. You know, well, it's a Boston card, so I mean, it's gonna they're gonna the crowd's gonna be hyped no matter what. I think it has a couple good
It
fights
has
on it.
Zhang Wei Li
Yeah,
defending.
yeah.
Cheeto Vera's
Cheeto and
fighting
Pedro
Pedro Munoz.
Munoz, but both
Bro, and
guys beat O'Malley. Oh wait, no,
I've been saying so bad, bro. I've been wanting Chris to fight Cheeto, and he would have if he beat Pedro, bro.
because who beat Chris Pedro and now he's fighting
Yeah,
Cheeto. Good fight. Geoff Neal versus Ian
Ian
Gary.
Gary, that'll be a
Good
good
fight.
one.
Cody
Cody
Garbrandt,
Garbrandt's gonna get mauled.
but by some guy I've never. I mean, I know I've heard of him, but I can't remember who he fought. We got
Chris
Weidman,
Weidman.
Brett. I mean, this is a solid card.
That's alright. I like
It's not as hype.
Chart, whatever his name is.
Yeah, the guy got knocked out by Hamzat without landing a single punch on him. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's
Um,
a good card.
yeah, it's a pretty deep.
I like it. I
This
don't
is a
know.
good card if you're not a casual.
I'm not very. I usually like all the cards. Very rarely
Yeah.
you'll see me be like, "No, this card sucks," especially for pay per view. I mean, the fight night cards they have fights you can pick out of them that you'll watch, but pay per views I usually always watch.
Bro, I
So
don't know if you can see this. Max
what?
Holloway looks so fucking old, bro.
I can't wait for that fight. It's in Singapore, so
Oh, there's some
it's gonna
bangers on
it's gonna be like a
this.
4 a.m. card. I can just tell. I don't know what time it actually
Anthony
starts.
Smith and Ryan Spawn's actually going to be an insane
Yeah,
fight.
because Spawn started training seriously. So
And they're both really good on the ground.
did you hear what Spawn had said?
What?
Let me look up his last fight. I want to say it was Anthony Smith, but it might not even be in the same ballpark. No, it's who he's fighting. Who was it? There was someone he just fought. I can't think of who it is. It's the dude from Dallas. No, I don't know. I don't care. There's somebody. I can't think of who it was. I heard on the Joe Rogan podcast. He had never actually trained for a fight once, and he just started taking it serious, and he like mauled whoever he fought. Maybe it was Ryan's man. He lost, but he looked really good, as what they were saying.
Yeah, his last fight, I'm pretty sure he lost, but he looked like it was like on some. He just got caught.
Oh, Parker Porter is fighting on a. Go look at Parker. Go look at this Holloway card real quick on your computer.
Ryan Spawn lost to Nikita
Yeah,
Kryov.
go look at that boy Parker Porter, man.
Parker.
On stream, on stream, on stream.
God damn. Is that a
Uh,
fucking
that's a
created
heavyweight.
character, bro?
14-8, baby. Let's go. And it's still better record than Walt Harris. So,
Lord have mercy. Junior Taffa.
ooh,
Who is that? Isn't there
Gone
another Taffa in
Spivak.
the league?
Oh, Rosenama Nunez does have a fight.
When?
She's fighting on they're the co-main
What
event of
the
this of the
fuck?
Gone card. I didn't know that. That's exciting.
What the hell?
Because if she loses, it's her last fight, and that girl she's fighting has good kickboxing.
Oh my
So
god, they're both ranked too.
yeah, that's gonna be a
That's a
banger.
free card. That's kind of crazy.
Then we got the
Vulcan.
293. Nah, yeah, I'm looking. No headliner for that. It's supposed to be Strickland, O'Malley, or not O'Malley, Adesanya, Shevchenko rematch. I got her winning that. Kelvin Gastelum and Romanov or whatever. That's gonna be a good fight.
Oh, there's Justin Taffa. There we go.
Makachev and Oliveira, Hamza, Costa, Ikram. Yeah, it's gonna be a banger card. Any more
I
cards?
forgot this
Jones.
man Jason might have been commenting this whole time. Let me look.
He might have been what? Nah, he hasn't.
He hasn't? Okay.
Nah. But yeah, we got some exciting fights coming up.
Some bangers.
Maybe Jason will stop going to the casino, so I don't have to keep,
Hey,
doing
that
what I gotta
Kevin
do.
Gaslam and Rachmanov is
It's gonna
actually
be a
gonna be
banger.
insane.
Unless he gets put out earlier, as in Gastelum.
Oh my god, go back to that Grasso Shevchenko too.
Hold on, UFC fights. What fight? What card is that? That's
Um
294.
it's a
No,
fight
it's a
night.
fight night. Which
Yeah.
one?
Shevchenko Grasso.
What about it?
Scroll down to
Tracy
Ed
Cortez. Yeah.
huh?
You talking about Chris Curtis? Did I hear? I heard
No,
Anthony.
Edgar Chirez and Daniel Lacerda. Tell me who.
What about it?
So Daniel Lacerda's. Mom, but we want Charles Oliveira. We have Charles Oliveira at home.
Oh my God. Where's the card? Let me look at it. No, well, it must be a Brazilian thing. So we finally get our much anticipated Brandon Moreno versus Charles Oliveira.
Jesus.
Anyways, we're gonna cut that one out. Cut that one out.
Yeah.
Chris Curtis, Sean Strickland's teammate, fighting on that card as well. Anyways, yeah, good cards coming up.
Yep. Some
Anything else we want to hit?
bangers. I think that's it for me. I feel like I'm about to go lay in the shower for an hour and a half. Might
That's
throw up a little
fair.
bit. Who knows?
We appreciate everyone for tuning in. Jason, we're going to casino on fight nights, please.
You're not winning no money, brother. We know it.
Yeah. We do appreciate everyone
I
for
actually need
coming
to
out.
scroll up and see his. 1 second. Can I scroll up far enough to see his predictions? He might have got a lot of. Oh, it won't let me. So
For
yeah, I think
what?
he got a lot of fights right, finally.
Well, there's literally a way you can look. I'm looking right now. I'm looking to see. I don't see. He picked Gaethje. Got that right. Nice. Blachowicz.
Oh, well,
Got that wrong.
fucked up.
Costa. Not on this card. Bobby Green got right. Nice. Kevin Holland got right. Wonder Boy didn't fight on the card. Derek Lewis. We got what? One wrong, but a lot of the fights got canceled.
Yeah,
I wonder what that parlay actually was. Like,
right.
I'm assuming he still put a parlay together. I'm assuming he stuck with most of them, but if you pick Blachowicz, that ruined his parlay. So,
Yeah.
all right.
All right, guys. We will catch y'all next Monday on any given Sunday. Hope y'all have a great week and follow us on TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Twitter, Threads, X, X videos,
Pornhub.com.
OnlyFans. All right, we'll catch y'all next time. Appreciate y'all for stopping by.
Later.